just giving a little time for people to come in the group. So just relax a bit as I get things set up, and we will get going. I hope everybody's having some nice weather. We're having some nice sunny skies today. Okay, I think we should get going. Hey, I value everyone's time. So I haven't been live streaming for a while, but I'm back. And so, hello everyone. I'm Dr. Sue, MD, JD. I'm adjunct assistant. It's a mouthful. I'm an adjunct assistant professor of neurology at UCLA School of Medicine, an attorney, a public policy expert, an international speaker, an author, and the lady that has your back. I help people that are in crisis and suffering find peace of mind and purpose. I do this through my webinars, telemedicine, and counseling services. You can find me at Dr. Sue, MD, JD on most social media platforms. That's DRSUEMDJD. I look forward to meeting you there and getting to know you. So let's work together to stop your pain and suffering and find peace and harmony. So it has been a pretty hectic time in this week, and I know that it's going to be a pretty hectic week. So I brought out my little book that helps me in difficult weeks. It's the 7 Spiritual Laws, and it's written by Deepak Chopra. So it's just a great little book that gives you kind of a plan for every day of the week. And I thought it would be nice for us to go through, just take it slow and just go through the what he suggests for every day of the week in his 7 spiritual laws of success. So this is Monday, and in Monday he quotes a guru in India, saying books are infinite in number and time is short. Therefore, the secret of knowledge is to take what is essential. Take that and try to live up to it. So it's just so important and so simple at the same time. Just take what's essential and try to live up to it. So just do your best. So, let's get to Monday. So, Monday is the day that is called the Law of True Potentiality. So this is the first spiritual law of success, the Law of Pure Potentiality. And it says that our essential state is one of pure potentiality. And pure potentiality would be your pure consciousness, the field of all possibilities and infinite creativity. Our physical body, the physical universe, everything comes in the material world, comes in the same place, a field of silent awareness from which anything is possible. So he goes on to say that there's no separation between this field and our spiritual essence, our self. This is called our own self, this field. And when we know that our essential nature is one of pure potentiality, we align with the power that manifests everything in the universe. Knowing who we really are gives us the ability to fulfill any dream that we might have. Because the same field that nature uses to create a forest, a galaxy, or a human body can also bring about the fulfillment of our desires. Anything is possible in the field of pure potentiality, because this field is the source of all power, all intelligence, and infinite organizing ability. And that is definitely something I need this week. So therefore, success in life really depends on knowing who we are. When our internal reference point is our spirit, our true self, we experience all the power of our spirit. When our internal reference point is the ego, or self-image, we feel cut off from our source. And the uncertainty creates fear and doubt, and our ego comes into play, and the ego is influenced by objects outside of the self. It thrives on the approval of others. It wants to control because it lives in fear. But the ego really isn't who we are. The ego is like our social mask. It's the role we're playing. The need for approval, the need to control things, and the need for external power are fear-based. This kind of power is not the power of pure potentiality, the power of the self or true power, real power. Because it's based on the laws of nature and comes from knowledge of the self. Self-power draws things that we want to us. So when we are confident in knowing who we are, things will just show up. The right book will fall off the shelf. The right person will come to you. Whatever it is that you need, it just naturally comes to you. It magnetizes people, situations, and things to support our desires. And this support from the laws of nature is the state of grace. That's right. It's a state of grace. When we are in harmony with nature, we create a bond between our desires and the power to make these desires materialize. That is something I am definitely trying to do this week. So, how can you experience the law of pure potentiality? One way is through the practice of silence and meditation. This means tuning out the world and taking time just to simplify. In the Bible, there's the expression, "Be still and know that I am God." Stillness is the first requirement for manifesting your desires. Because in stillness, you connect with the field of pure awareness and infinite organizing power. That might not be what everybody uses to get to that place, but it is one way. Imagine throwing a little stone into a pond and watching it ripple. That's what you do when you go into silence and introduce your intention. Even the faintest intention ripples across the field of your universal consciousness that connects your desire with everything else. This can orchestrate an infinity of details for you. But if your mind is like a turbulent ocean, you could throw the Empire State Building into it and you wouldn't notice a thing. Another way is practicing non-judgment. This is another way to experience the law of pure potentiality. When you're constantly judging things as right or wrong or good or bad, you create a lot of turbulence in your internal dialogue. This turbulence constricts the flow of energy between you and the field of pure potentiality. In the silent space between your thoughts is a state of pure awareness, an inner stillness that connects you to true power. Through the practice of non-judgment, you silence your mind and access your stillness. I'm going to say that again. Through the action of non-judgment, you silence your mind and access inner stillness. Another way to experience the law of pure potentiality is to spend time in nature. Just by observing nature, you begin to sense all the harmonious elements that interact with each other and the forces of life. They're just obvious when you're out in nature. You just see it around you in the trees, in the ocean or the mountains, in the animals and the way that they interact with each other. So just by tuning into the mind of nature, you'll access the field of pure potentiality and infinite creativity and spontaneously receive creative thoughts. Now that's what I want to do. So whether it be a stream, a forest, a mountain, or the sea, connecting with nature's intelligence will give you a sense of unity with all life and help you get in touch with the innermost essence of your being. This essence is full of magic and mystery. It is fearless, and you are free. When you are grounded in the knowledge of your true sense, you never feel fearful or insecure about money or fulfilling your desires. You never feel guilty about wanting to have an abundance of anything because you realize the essence of all material wealth is life energy. You know your desires are inseparably connected with everything else. Your desire is not your own. It's an evolutionary impulse coming through you. So why would you doubt it? that impulse is part of the greater pattern, which is to grow and evolve into greater abundance and creativity. The law of pure potentiality says that you are consciousness itself, both as it manifests in the material world and as it lies unmanifest in your being. With the knowledge and practice of this law, you can put yourself in harmony with nature and create with carefreeness, joy, and love. Wherever you go in the midst of activity, carry your stillness with you. Then the chaotic activity around you will never overshadow your access to the field of pure potentiality. So I'm going to summarize a few points. So to experience the law of pure potentiality, first, take time each day to be silent, to connect with your spirit, to just be. Another thing, practice non-judgment. Begin each day with the statement, "Today I shall judge nothing that occurs." And throughout the day, remind yourself that remind yourself of that statement each time you catch yourself judging. Non-judgment. Practice non-judgment. Third, commune with nature. Silently observe the intelligence within everything. Watch a sunset, listen to the sound of the ocean, or simply smell the scent of a flower. So that is Monday's rule, the law of pure potentiality. I'm going to summarize the 3 ways you can remember. Take each day to be silent, to just be, just connect with your spirit, and just be. Second, practicing non-judgment. And third, commune with nature. So, Monday is the law of pure potentiality. Tomorrow we'll talk about the second law. Talk about that. So, it's been great being with you again. I'm sorry I dropped out of the live streams, but I am back and getting ready to do a few things that I'll tell you about. Not today, but later. So I hope everyone has a great evening and puts in force the laws of pure potentiality. And I know you can. Do it your way, but follow the law of pure potentiality. Have a good evening, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.